Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is another scribble reading. If you've never watched my videos before, sometimes I do scribble readings. Basically what that is I'm scribbling with a pen and pad and just channeling through a message that you're meant to hear at this exact moment, especially if you've never seen me before in your life. It's even more specific that this reading has found you. You've chose to click on it. You've chose to stay this long and hopefully listen to the message. Just trust that it has found you for a reason. Really trust your gut. That actually kind of feels like the theme of this already. It's trusting your gut. Also, before I get on with this, if anything I say resonates, let me know by liking and subscribing, and beware of scammers. I'll never ask you for money. I'll never reply to your comments asking for money from you through a WhatsApp thing. Very dodgy, not me. Might look like me, it's not me, I promise. So just block and report. Okay, let's get on with it. Let's see. Something about trusting your gut. Trust your instincts. I keep getting, somebody's watching this and you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go, I don't know what to do. You're feeling quite lost. You're feeling quite lost or at a loss for what you should do next. Like you want to almost time travel forward so you can see what's going to happen and you can have more data than everybody else, or more like, I don't know, you want to get ahead of everyone else and know what the right thing to do would be, or see things before they happen. The good thing is, the guidance coming through is we're all in the same position and we can't all time travel, and nobody actually knows what's going to happen. Like, not solidly, not like it's specifically, not really. Like, we can feel it, we can trust our gut, and we can do what we feel is best, and we're all on the same page of doing that equally. I'm getting something about a stingray come through. I just really feel as if there's something about maybe you... I wonder what stingrays symbolize. There's grief or sadness that, this is going to sound so strange, you don't need to have. And I'm not saying that if you've just lost somebody, obviously grief. There's something else, there's some regret or grief, maybe over not handling a situation better or something like that. It feels almost like around a relationship that you're in, or a connection with someone else. There's regret over a way you acted or something, or the way that you let yourself be treated. There's regret or grief, and it's unnecessary. You don't need to have it. And I know that sounds really strange or really maybe naive or ignorant for me to say that without knowing your specific situation, but the guidance coming through is you don't need this anymore. You've already grieved it, you've already regretted it enough. Know that. Like, for some reason you don't think it's enough. You feel like you need to like beat yourself up more about something, right? Oh, I should have known sooner, I should have left sooner, I should have done this sooner, I should have spoken up, I should have done this. And there's something here where it's like, you don't need to have this. You don't need to have this at all. Let it go. And again, I know that I sound ignorant saying that, but that's just the guidance coming through. It's around love, because now there's love hearts coming through. Some of you, it's you regret maybe not speaking up sooner about maybe a connection with someone else that you really care about. You regret not helping, you regret not communicating. There's something, and it's like, it's all good. It's your perception of a situation and someone else's perception of a situation are always completely different. It's like that idea of like there's three sides to everything. There's someone else's side, there's your side, and then there's the truth. And I feel like there's something where you're seeing things from your perspective, but you're not. If you were to see the truth of the matter, you wouldn't be regretting anything anymore. Whatever this is, you're beating yourself up over something that you can't even see clearly. You can't even see clearly, you can only see it from your perspective, which isn't fair. It's not fair. Anyways, trust your gut, trust that you did what you could with what you knew at that time, with what the information you were given, and moving forward you're going to continue to do the exact same thing. You're going to continue to act as if the best version of yourself. How would you act with the information given? I don't know why I'm getting contrary to popular belief. So there's something where you may act opposing to others' beliefs. Good. There's some type of massive commitment coming in. Some type of huge commitment. So this is either to a person, you're getting married, or it's a commitment to a job, a career. You're committing to becoming an entrepreneur or a business owner. It's like a huge commitment. I don't know what this is I've just sketched, but I really like it for some reason. I don't know what it is. Can someone tell me what that is? Is it focusing? Focus on the drawer. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. It's very interesting. Like, I kind of want to leave it. Does that make sense? I don't know what it is. Oh my gosh, it kind of looks like a chrysalis, does it? Is it gonna focus, or is it focusing on my face? I'm so sorry. Anyways, it looks like a chrysalis. Like, I don't want to touch it. I want to just leave that and start a new sketch. So there's something with the chrysalis maybe about you kind of going into a transformation mode, or like a hibernation mode. And you might be, obviously, you've been rethinking past events. Let them go. Let them go. Move on. And with that, I'm starting a new page, right? There's a turning of a page and a new journey being started. Trust your gut to know when it's time to move on. Like, pack up your things and go. Pack up. Is that a song? Pack up your things. There's definitely a song. I know that. Anyways. What was I saying? Something about a commitment. There's a... I want to say to you, some of you, a lot of you are about to come into a commitment with another person, even if you're completely single. I want to say the next 2 months there's a commitment coming in. I want to say to you, before that happens, promise me, pinky promise me, that you're going to commit to yourself first. And what I mean by that is, you're not going to abandon the pieces of yourself that make you you in order to make someone else happy or feel comfortable. There's someone coming in, and I'm not saying they're not great. I'm sure they're great for you. The energy here is, though, stay committed and trust your instincts, trust your gut, and do the things you want to do, regardless of what your partner or the person coming towards you thinks. Don't leave your path to make someone else's path easier. Your paths are going to intertwine anyways, and you're meant to be on different paths for a reason. Some of you, this is almost me saying to stay committed to yourself and promise me you're not going to, almost like, it's almost like there'll be an opportunity to work together with this person, and that's not me saying don't do it. If there's money involved, don't do it, is what I'm saying. There's an energy there of promise me, commit to yourself of you have your path, they have their path. You can work on projects together. There's an energy here though, if it's business related, of income, of your, like, your source of putting money on the table, putting bread on the table. What is that, like breadwinning? That you'll do that separately. But you can work on projects together as long as it's for fun. There's something here of promise. Like, I want to say, like, I want to shake you to, like, you stay separate from another person. Your financial independence and theirs stays. Yours is yours and theirs is theirs, and that they can never actually tell you that they don't want you to do that. Does that make sense? There's something where you might have this idea that someone else is going to sway you, or you want to abandon yourself in order to do something that's more fitting to what their idea of their wife or husband would do, there's like, you might have a job that's just not, like, people don't like it. Does that make sense? People don't like it in relationships for some reason. It's like red flag. I don't know what that would be though. I can't think of what that would be, but it's just something where it's like red flag, someone's protective of it or doesn't like it. I'm almost getting like the example I could think of is like a cruise ship captain. For some reason that's coming through, of like, because I know someone that worked on a cruise ship, and something about the cruise ship captains, they always jumped from different people each place they docked at. They had different partners, and it's like this whole thing. Anyways, so some of you, I don't know, take it as it resonates. There's something where you might not have an ideal job that someone likes, and there might be trust issues there, but don't, because of someone else's inability to trust you, do not give up the thing you want to do. Don't give up the path you're on because of someone else's trust issues. Also, someone not understanding the path you're on, it's because it's not their path. It's not their path. That doesn't mean you're not compatible. I feel like there's something here where you may, out of like just assuming someone's not going to understand, you may abandon the thing you really want to do, thinking they'll never get it, they'll never understand it, or they won't believe in it, or, and it's like, nah, doesn't really matter, because if this is your person, they're just going to be happy that you found your thing that lights you up, that inspires you. Whether they get it or not, it won't really matter. As long as you're happy, it's all they'll care about. So don't think that you have to abandon the thing you want to do in order to make them happy, in order to make them secure. Again, as well as the trust issues, if someone has trust issues over it, it's their problem. And it's almost like it's going to tell you more about them than it does about you. Don't change your path. Promise me. I just keep wanting to say, promise me you're not going to change your path. You're not going to change what you're up to based on a commitment coming in. Could also be another commitment, as in you're going to have like a side hustle or another job or an opportunity come in. A very lucky opportunity. And you're like, okay, this is so lucky, I have to take it. Don't stop doing your main thing. Don't stop doing that thing that lights you up though. Don't like, you get offered an amazing deal. Great, you're allowed to take it. I'm not telling you what to do what you want. If I was you, I'd take it. Just know that you can juggle two things, and that you can just don't abandon where you've come from, or don't abandon that thing that makes you you. Because I feel like there's something here about success, of you might then go, well, I don't really need to do that. I don't really need to do that other thing now. I don't know why, I'm thinking of Taylor Swift and country music for some reason, and it just feels as if like, why would that come through? That's so weird. But it just feels as if there's something that you began your career or will begin your career and you love it, carry on with it. No matter what other big success, you're being told not to abandon the original path you're setting out on. Something about a flower coming through. Whenever I think of flowers now, I also think of like comparison, of like that saying of just because someone else is very pretty doesn't mean that you're like, or you can admire someone else's beauty without it detracting from your own. Someone else is beautiful, and like, just see yourself as a flower. There's many kinds of different flowers and they're all beautiful. They're just all very different in their own unique way. So somebody else being beautiful, somebody else being very radiant and magnetic doesn't like take from your own magnetism. You're just different. They're just different. So don't compare yourself. Don't compare yourself. You're allowed to admire. Don't think that that takes away from your own beauty or something. That's why I said I just genuinely did just scribble a silly little flower. I don't know, this reading feels pointless, and I almost feel as if this energy here is you moving on to a different opportunity, one that seems more exciting, fulfilling, or more like, for some reason there's some massive luck opportunity coming into your lap which is gonna float your boat or float your ego in a way. Like your ego is gonna be like, yes. I don't know why it's gonna be something so cool, or that like your status or your something about your like vision of yourself or your like job title is upgrading to the point where you're gonna almost forget where you've come from, and you're gonna go, oh no, it's useless to carry on doing that. And it's like there's this guidance coming through to you so strong of it's not useless, it's not pointless. Because this whole thing I'm just like, this is useless, why am I doing this? And that's it. Like there's going to be someone that understands what you're doing, and if you like it, that's enough reason. If you enjoy doing something, that's enough reason. It may seem so silly. You might have a hobby of like drawing in the sand on the beach, right? Have you seen that? Like when people do the big on the drone? Anyways, you might have some hobby and you know you've moved on for it. You started sculpting things in museums, right? Don't give up on the sand drawing. Don't give up on that thing, even if you're like, no, it's silly now, I'm in museums, I'm doing better. Don't give up on the original thing. Don't give up on that. That was your thing. That's like where you, if it excites you, that's, you don't need to be getting money, or you don't need to be getting wealth, you don't need to be getting praise from others. The whole reason you want money, wealth, praise, success and glory is because you think it's going to make you happy, right? Everything we want is because we think we're going to feel better in the having of it. So just remember that feeling good, doing something because it feels good, is a good enough reason to do it, basically, is this message. And it doesn't matter if it's useless, pointless, what's the point of that? Nobody understands it, doesn't really matter, nobody else has to understand it. If you're there smiling away, enjoying yourself, having the time of your life, that's all that matters, especially if no one else gets it. That's a lesson in itself to others. I think there's something where you're a lot more of a free soul than most people, and so you have a lot of problems of people misunderstanding or just not getting you because they're not free. They're trapped in acting in a certain kind of play that the world has bestowed upon them of, you must do this, you must walk like this, you must talk like this, you must be here at this time and have a 9 to 5, and there's something where you've kind of broke out of the matrix or something, and so people don't get you, and that's all good. That's all good. I feel like if you had the choice, people understand you but you're in the matrix, or people don't get you because you broke outside the matrix, you'd choose this, wouldn't you? You'd choose being the odd one out, but the one with the clarity and the understanding of you can't be controlled, not without your permission. You're not going to let anybody control you. I don't know, this message has been all over the place, but basically the whole time I keep saying is, Pinky, promise me. Promise me you won't abandon yourself. Promise me you won't abandon the path you've walked along for anybody else, to make anybody else's life easier, to make anybody trust you, or to make anybody approve of you. Stick to your roots. Remember where you've come from. Remember why you started. I don't know. Just don't. Something may seem useless, but if it brings you joy, it's not. That's use enough. Does that make sense? If it brings you joy, then it's not useless, basically. It's not pointless. There's always a reason. Don't abandon it. Don't abandon the thing you love. It's probably going to inspire someone more than you know. I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, or you know it will in the future, because obviously it's a scribble reading. It's not necessarily happened yet. It's just guidance. Let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you when I see you.